Sasha just went brutal on that Titan's ass. Oh my god, that was just some that was so awesome and cool. You just gotta give it that. Society. No. This theme song grew on me, you guys. Like, I will see myself trying to go to bed for the past 2 nights and it would just be playing back to back in my head for no possibly good reason. Like, I feel like the nostalgia of the first theme song really got to me. I really wanted it back, but they actually did a really bang up job with the second one. I'm actually afraid to say I like it more than the first one because I see myself rewinding it a lot, reliving it. It just gives me this passion to want to hit my chest and say, yes, I will fight for humanity. I will fight to live. And that is an awesome thing for a song to do, to make me want to give up my life. But yeah, they actually did a really good job on this song, you guys. It's I'm actually having to take a deep breath because I've watched that scene with I've watched that scene with Mikasa so many times. It's just, this song is actually really good and I hate myself for not liking it as much. But this episode is really cookie cutter. Not really much to review. The scouts are trying to go and help all the other scouts that were actually stuck in Walmaria, the one that has been breached, and they take Pastor Nick with them because Pastor Nick is silent. He doesn't want to talk. He doesn't want to say anything about what's going on in the wall. So Hanji's plan is, let's bring him over, let him see the shit we suffer, and maybe then he'll talk. And Levi tries to threaten him a bit, but Hanji was like, don't bother, I've threatened him. And I'm like, yeah, holding a gun won't scare this guy if she actually threatened to throw him off the top of the wall. You can survive a bullet wound. I doubt you'll survive falling off of that. Eren just goes into baby mode, trying to yell at the guy like, you must help us. And I'm like, yeah, Eren is a bit of a whiny sissy. Sorry, I'm a little far ahead in the manga that whatever Eren does this far back, I'll always see it as just a whiny sissy baby crying. But he is. Come on, you guys. Do you think this sequence here is 3D? I saw it in the last episode with the horses running. I'm sitting here again and I'm like, I find it hard to believe people animated this. I think it's 3D. And if it is, they did it really well. I can just be nitpicky, you guys, sometimes. So I'll see, if I see a horse do the same run cycle as another horse, and then you have like 15 of them, it kind of gets obvious. But again, I don't want to be nitpicky. And this episode focused a lot on Sasha. Maybe the first 8 minutes were like one chapter, then the remaining 16 minutes were 2 chapters. And I remember when I was reading the manga, I kind of felt like, okay, let me get past this. I think it took me a while to finish the Sasha focused chapters because, okay, I think it's a waste of time. But don't get me wrong, I don't think it's a waste of time because I don't like Sasha. I like her so much that it's actually a waste of time to try and even develop her or tell anything about her. Let's just get back to other things because Sasha is already perfect. We don't need to focus on her. So the story is interesting, but no. We see her, how when they said she should get normal, how she was just this hungry maniac, and I always used to feel sad about that because, okay, she was just this hungry person and outsiders came and she's just getting less and less food to eat and it's just getting on her nerve. She wants to change and she's like, no, they're the outsiders, they should just leave. And okay, if you've watched this episode, you know that he's her dad. He explained to her that they don't have any home. What should they have done? She was like, then they shouldn't have lost their home. And I'm like, wow, Sasha was cold. And and a lot of people like drawing comparisons between me and Sasha. Like the two cartoon characters that I'm compared to the most and I relate to the most is Sasha and Pinkie Pie. Like if you need me personality wise, just look to those two. I don't mean ideals or anything, but just how they are, how they act around people. That's just me. Why am I laughing? That was a creepy laugh. Was that a creepy laugh? And Sasha's dressing too was just so different. They just, you can see that, okay, they live inside the walls, but they're different people, different villages. They even explained it there. Everyone has a different way of life. But the dad tries to explain that we're all one, and in times of crisis, we need to help each other, which is true. But Sasha is still stubborn, and he's like, okay, then, if you don't want to help anybody, fine. But just don't look to anyone when you need help. Which is a concept people forget a lot, especially where I come from. You can help someone to your dying breath, but they will never help you.
けどなあ、サシャ。それと心中する覚悟はあるんか？これからどんな危機に見舞われてん、助けを請うてはならんとぞ。義務を果たさんもんが、その恩恵を受けることができんのは当然やからな。
People should realize that if you say that no, you will not help anybody, you'll be isolated, you'll be on your own, you can survive. Believe me, bitch. One day you will need someone else. You will need help, and people will take immense pleasure in just cutting you off and leaving you alone to die. And there was something in this episode that, like I said, it's better to see something in real life in 3 fucking D, because it's just better. Like, as I was watching the episode, we see Sasha running, trying to get to her village, thinking, okay, they should have gotten out, they should have known something was wrong. And then you just see the Titan footprint, and that actually scared me. I actually felt my heart beat, like pause. And I finally was like, what? You know what happens next? Why are you scared? You know what happens. And I feel like, well, the audience doesn't, and this actually shocked me. So yes, you guys, I can still have first experiences with this show. It's so awesome. And in the manga, I think the Titan was eating the mom's midsection, not her leg. And if he was eating her leg and Sasha left and said, I'm sorry, or gomenasai. Yeah, gomenasai, sorry. Gomenasai, whatever. He actually left her to her death. But the Titan didn't finish eating her. He finished chomping on her leg and chased after Sasha and the little girl. So was it that the woman died? Is it that when they die, the Titans just lose interest in eating them? And if that's not the case, but these people were real dicks leaving this girl's mom behind. I didn't even know it was a girl. I don't know if they specified the gender in the manga. And I don't know why I'm always gender conscious of things. Maybe because my audience is American and I really don't want angry fans on my hand. But this girl should grow up to be like a ruthless killer who will kill all her villagers. Because, okay, you know the mom had a problem and you left her behind, but you came back because the girl told you there was somebody there. Makes you wonder why they didn't just get her in the first place. Or maybe everyone was scrambling to leave, and once they left and they had their sanity back, they tried to come back. And I still feel the mom is alive, because if he nibbled on her leg, all she'd be doing is bleeding. But oh boy, yeah, a really Sasha heavy centered episode. I just love when she just goes ravage bitch on the Titan's ass and just throws the arrow into his eye. It just reminds me of the part where Mikasa also just held that dagger and killed that guy that killed her parents. Like, she just broke it. It had the same tone, the same score, or whatever the hell you critics call it, and it was just so impactful. We see Sasha's memory of when she was a scout, when, oh, what the hell was this girl's name? Ymir, or however you pronounce it in a Japanese accent, Ymir, Ymir, whatever. And we have Histora. Ymir is teasing the hell out of Sasha because she's shy and timid. She's not talking too much because she doesn't want her accent to show, and she doesn't want to be herself. And that was just pissing Ymir off. And I thought Ymir had a little ponytail at the back of her head. I didn't know she had short hair. God, why am I overanalyzing? But Sasha is still timid, still, this is how she wants to be. And Histora says, you are whoever you want to be. And that's so true. Yeah, Sasha might be pretending to be something else, not being her true self, but for the fact that she's acting this way, that's still who she is. So we shouldn't tell ourselves this or that. But that's also a bad sense to have, because if you're pretending to be someone else, or you're pretending to be who you're not, you can just convince yourself, well, this is who I want to be. There's a little gray line of staying true to yourself, but this is what Sasha wants. She's not doing it to impress anybody. She's okay, let me not speak for her in this regard. But if this is what she wants, she's doing it so that she can be a better person, because she knows how she was before, this person who didn't care for other people, to become this character that's so central to people's comic relief and being so friendly to people. if that's who she is, then she's acting like herself. So back off, you mirror, you black-haired, freckle-faced bitch. And this Titan is slow. They could have easily outran it, and it's fairly human-sized. You can see when they come next to the wall how they're shorter than it, and the Titan is just a little bit longer than it. So the Titan might be 6, 7 meters. Can't believe I use meters. Or is it 6, 7 feet? Whatever. God, I'm just saying whatever a lot. So they could take it down as easily as a human, but it will have the strength, the superhuman strength. And I remember when Sasha was trying to hack off its weak spot, and I think because it's so small, its wounds kept regenerating so fast, so she just couldn't slice it off. And then the part where she just becomes brave, this coward when her horse ran, and I'm like, why did you let go of the horse? The bridge scene, oh my god, I just kept saying this Titan would just reach out his hand and grab her waist. Like, I know what happens, but I wouldn't be surprised if they took some creative liberties, because if you didn't know, Sasha was supposed to be dead long ago. Remember that scene with that Titan acting like a spider trying to jump her? Yeah, I think that was the point where she was supposed to die, but she became so popular with the fans that the writer, I said his name in the last episode, I can't remember it here, he let her live. Well, the writer wanted everyone in the cast to die, but because people liked them so much, he's let them live. That his original intention for the ending of the show was so dark and twisted. And now he's even saying that was unrealistic. I don't even freaking know. Get back to this episode. So Sasha faces down the Titan, trying to take out its eyes. Wait, did I just say its eyes? His eyes. And she misses one. She gets the other one. I think she misses the second one. And then there's one left. She was like, if I miss that kid, I will be dead. But and the part of my head was like, no, you could literally just run away from it. Like, that's it. Well, he won't get tired and you might get tired. But she just went, I'm doing this myself. Yeah, right in the eye socket. That was super cool. And then when the Titan held her, a part of my head was like, okay, this is the death moment. I was literally afraid for Sasha's life, even though I know she freaking lives by the end of the episode. This is amazing. He held her, like almost squishing her, and then she used the move she did on her dad to get the food, and she slips away. Thank God for blood. I never thought I'd say that in my lifetime, but thank God for blood. She slips away. We see a little scene where I actually paused and I'm like, did I see ass? But well, it could be ass, it could be her thigh, whichever one you prefer to see it as. She runs, she gets back to the child, and she's safely in the hand of her clansmen, villagemen, whatever the hell you want to call them. She reveals that this man is her father, obviously. And yay, happily ever after. But no, we go back to Kanye running, just bolting to his village. And then I remember, oh yeah, he had siblings. Like, he's running there trying to find people, and I can't say anything. I promised you guys I wouldn't spoil anything. God. Then there's the Titan that was in his house. They were like, how did he get here with the limp hands and everything? And I remember reading this and I was like, okay, what? Where did the Titans levitate or something? And oh my god, I can't wait till you guys find out. You're gonna be tripping balls. And I think some of you are smart enough to maybe deduce what happens, but no, I think I remember when I read it, I was legitimately confused. I didn't know what was going on. And funny enough, I don't think we got an answer for the longest time, but because other things were happening, we're really eager for an answer. And that's the good thing about Attack on Titan, is that you just don't know. And that's how it is in real life too. There are things that goes on in your life or maybe your government that you just don't know, but because there are other things going on in your life, there are other things that can distract you, you don't really care, or you just forget, or it just stays in the back of your head, because we are not meant to know everything. Amazing show, amazing writing, amazing everything. But yeah, this episode was wasted on the whole Sasha story. I'm sorry. 2 and 2/3 of a chapter on one character. This, we only have 12 episodes, people, and one of them was based on her. No. Just no. But yeah, this episode was really good. I watched the end credits song for the first time and I kind of have an idea what it means. I'm not gonna say it though, but I have an idea what it means, and it's sad. And it's also really dark and twisted, and I never want to listen to the song again. Please no. And then by the end, oh yeah, those ending things. Oh boy, I haven't watched this one. Pause for a minute while I watch it. To you guys, this will be an instantaneous break. To me, it'll be a couple of seconds. I'll be right back.
So yeah, through the power of editing, I am back. And it just briefly highlights what's gonna happen in the next episode. And I cannot wait because this is episode 3 and they've already reached this point. They're going a little quicker than I thought. Well, 3 chapters per episode, that is a lot to cover. And you can see, oh god, I'm not gonna say anything. I just can't wait till you guys watch it and we're gonna have a party in the comment section. But let's already finish this party we're gonna have today. Tell me what you think, tell me what's your thoughts. I cannot wait to hear them, and please shower me with comments. You guys are being stingy with the comments. Why? Why? Comment me, baby, comment me. That's comment me. Comment me. Oh god, that sounded so wrong. No. Did it? Did it? Anyway, thanks y'all so much for clicking to watch. Please do not forget to read my books on Wattpad, support me on Patreon, and follow me on Twitter. And as always, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and stay awesome. This is TV. See? Signing out.